Hey friends, it's Mrs. Downs here, the English teacher, bringing you a very short lesson on plural possessive nouns. These trip people up, and there's good reason. That is because for the first part of what you're doing with these, you have to know how to make the noun plural. If you don't know how to make the noun plural in the first place, you won't be able to succeed at these. So you've really got to get that skill down before you move on to plural possessive nouns. The reason being that we are saying that more than one person has or possesses something, or more than one place, or more than one thing, or more than one idea. It's more than one noun coming together. There's more than one of those, two or more, and they all have something in common. For example, in my school, we have a boys' bathroom. The boys all share that same bathroom. The first step I need to do before I figure out how do I write this out, the boys possess this bathroom. They have this bathroom to use. I need to figure out how do I make boy plural. Well, I know to say boy plural, I'm just going to add an S, which is how a lot of nouns are. You're just going to add S onto them to make them plural. But then when I want to say the boys have something all in common, I'm going to write boys bathroom here. But now where do I want to put that apostrophe? The apostrophe will denote possession. It will tell me that there's something that's had or owned here. But where do I put that? You want to tell me?
You put the apostrophe after the S.
After the S, yes, because that means all these boys together have this thing. But sometimes when I make a word plural, it doesn't actually end in S. For example, if I were to say the men's bathroom, and I were to say, okay, more than one man gets to use that bathroom, and when I make man plural, it becomes men. It doesn't end in S. But I know when I say it, men's bathroom, I hear myself saying an S. So I'm going to go ahead and write it down in here. Men's bathroom. Now where would I put my apostrophe? You want to guess?
Before the S and between the N and S.
Yes, and the reason why you're putting the apostrophe before the S is because you didn't use an S to make that word plural. You didn't use a word to make that an S to make that word plural. So you don't have to put the apostrophe after the S. You have to add an S and put an apostrophe before it. Another example, a children's museum. You're going to write children, that's the word plural, and you're going to put apostrophe S, museum. That whole group of children possesses that museum. It's available to all children. It's theirs all around. And so it's plural possessive, but I don't have the apostrophe after the S. I have it before the S because when I made it plural, I didn't use an S to make it plural. But I use an S to make girls plural, right? So if I were to say their girls' bikes were left everywhere, where am I going to put my apostrophe? I'm going to put it after the S because I used an S to make it plural. So here's your rule. If you use an S to make it plural, then just put the apostrophe after the S if you're trying to show that whole group owns something. But if I did not use an S to make it plural, if I changed the word altogether, or if I just didn't have to change the word at all, like moose, then I'm going to put the apostrophe before the S because I didn't add an S to make it plural. And so apostrophe S then means plural possessive for that kind of noun.